Hello, and welcome back once again to some more The Rise of Newstone Hollow. I am Towkn, and we are going to actually, I think, work on upgrading our power instead of doing some of the other stuff I was thinking about doing, or possibly whatever. We were talking about doing some stuff with some stuff, and yeah, I mean, we did talk about what it was. Blue ice. Blue ice needed. Uh, oh yeah, the basalt. Yeah, we'll come back to that because, as you can see right now, this here it's currently out of power. This one starter energy cell is no longer enough for just it. And then, of course, yeah, that's not even using power, right? Okay. So there's multiple different ways we could go about doing this now. Oh yeah, it's not quite nighttime yet. I think go for now. The best way to do this, we're gonna go at Powah and look into making probably this, because like right now we're getting 20 per tick, but if we go to this, that's 250. But if we go to this, it's 1,000. So that would be a multiple of 500%, right? Or 5,000%. I don't remember exactly. So we're gonna need a lot of these. We're gonna need a lot of these large capacitors, and we're gonna need some uranite. Well, we got some of that, and we're not too bad with it overall, right? We got 97, so it's not a huge amount. But we're also not using vast amounts of power right now, so I think we should overall be relatively good with that. So we would need, again, I don't remember how many of these. Uh let's no, click on the right thing. The quest, I believe. I think it said in here basic reactor. Let's see, the reactor will output 1,000 RF per tick at a top, blah blah. But yeah, it doesn't actually say. Um, but I believe it was what 36 we needed. I don't remember. Then of course our different ways to cool. There's dry ice, blue ice, packed ice. We're going to end up using the packed ice for now. We could also technically just use water or witch water, but yep, then the fuel is just that. But I think, oh yeah, we can just hold G on this, and it is a 36 reactor blocks. Yes, okay, so we're going to need 36 reactor blocks. So in order to make a single set of 4, so 4 is what, times 9, right? 4 times 9 is 36, so we would need to make 9 of these, so we're going to need 9 of the derelict casings and lots of those. Okay, so we need 9 of the derelict casings, which means we're going to need more of the things. Let's see, so where do we have our paste at? We should have some more, right? Wait, I made 2,000 of these? Holy crap, I don't remember making that many. But I guess we did. So we go like this. For now, let's go ahead. Oh, yeah, I remember what we were going to do now. I remember what we were going to do now. Let's grab this diamond gear back out of here. If I could find it. Okay, so we grab the diamond gear. Let's go ahead quickly. Just throw this stuff back in here for right now. And we should have everything we need to actually make that dissolution chamber. Right? So we go over here, we click on this, and type in dissolution chamber. We can go like that, we can make that. There we go, we now have that. Now we could go over here and grab out, or we could put some of this other stuff back in here that we don't really need on us for now, like this and this and that. And we can grab back our paste out of there this. I don't know why I grabbed the diorite out. Then we'll grab some more redstone. And then after that, we need probably a bit more iron. So let's grab that. Okay, so then we come over here. And we need to go back to @Powah, right? Because we need to click on, I'm going to say on this. But even if I went like that right now, we only have enough to make 2 because of that. So if I go here, click R, and click R on that, and shift click on this, make a stack of, I'm going to just make 2 stacks of 64. There we go. Then we can click here, shift click on this, and make just 2. Oops, accidentally shift clicked on that. That sucks. Oh well, we could then just, I guess, go like this. Shift click there. We don't want to shift click on that because we don't want to make way too many. There we go. We go like that. Then we could press R on this and shift click on that. We might as well just go ahead and do that. Like so. And then we click here, shift click here. And we needed 9. And we already have 1, so we need 8. Okay, perfect. There we go. So that's that. We are also going to need those. So we come over here, click on that. And then if we clicked on this, we just need more of these tiny capacitors. So if we went like this and clicked on this, clicked here and shift clicked here, just make a bunch of those so that we can make a bunch of these like so, to then make a bunch of tiny ones, right? So then we can click here, shift click there. We only have enough to do 5 though. Okay, so we're gonna definitely need some more stuff to make more of these, which right now we are short on the paste, so we actually could just come over here and click on the right thing here and grab some more paste out like so. Then click here, and now we are short on the iron as well, which we could just come over here, grab all of it, and try and figure out what it was we were doing. Oh yeah, making these. Shift click on that. And then just make a full stack of them real quick. Because that'll give us apparently that. Okay, there we go. We could then do that. That is a full inventory, so we'll go ahead and go like this and put the redstone block in there because I don't think we need it anymore. And then click here. So if I was to click on this, I can make, I was going to say, can I turn these back into full ones? No, I cannot. So we'll go like this and just make a bunch of those for now. Then click here. Ooh, we're short on the uranite too. Okay, didn't realize that we used up all of that. Oh, then we can click here. And shift click on that, which lets us make 16 more, which will give us 36. Perfect. Now, if we wanted to upgrade these, what exactly do we need? We need the large capacitors and 1 uranite. So we would need 8 uranite and a bunch of large capacitors. Well, the large capacitors are just 2 of these, right? So we have enough to make 22 of those. I don't think that's enough. I think we need 36 of them. Right? So if we go like this, there's nothing we could do with this tiny ones anymore, right? Other than make tiny stuff. Yeah. So let's come back over here, click on this, throw the tiny ones in there, grab back out a stack of redstone, Go like that, click on this, shift click on that. Make all 7 of these to put there. Like so. And then click on this, shift click on that. And go ahead and say 29 of those again, so we can go like this. Make another 14, which is 36. Okay, perfect. Then we click R here, or not R, U here. And shift click on that to make all 36 of those. Perfect. And that'll give us everything we need to make a basic reactor, which I don't know if I want to put it. I might just put it on top as well. Might just put it like right up here. Like right here. Boom. So we'll go like that. That'll put the whole thing in for us. Just gotta wait for it to put it in. And then boom, there we go. So now we have like an input right here, I think, and then I think that's our power. Yeah, I think these are like item inputs, and these are power outputs right there. So right now, as you can see, it is empty. We have nothing here, we have nothing here. So if we were to put, we need to go get some ice and stuff to put in it. So we'll go in here to here, and then just go ahead and throw everything we have that we don't really want in there. Boom, like so. There we go. Grab that. Actually, no, I need that uranite still. Then we need our packed ice. That will just grab some of like that. I don't know how much we actually need right now. It's been a while since I actually used a Powah reactor. Like, I know if I go like that. Okay, so 1 stack will do quite a bit. We could throw this in here. And I think we also need redstone. So let's actually go get redstone. And I don't think there's anything else we actually need. I think it's just this, and that's all we'll need for it to actually be able to turn it on. Okay, so now if I go like this, okay, so I think the redstone just plus fuel consumption production gives it more heat. I think the hotter it is, the more power it does, but at the same time, like, so like if we look here right now, generating 350 approximately, between 300 and 350 RF a tick. I don't remember what else can go up here. Carbon, so I'm guessing that's coal. You could always go grab some coal and see if that is supposed to be coal. We have 8 right now, so we'll just grab the 1 for now. And then we'll come up here, like so. If I click here, if I throw that in there, yeah, so it adds a little bit of coal. Does that. And as you can see, its auto mode is off right now. The reactor will stop when it's full and start when it has less than 70%. But yeah, you can still see, though, we are currently generating 300 approximately per tick instead of the whatever we are generating there. So now we just need to make some more cables. Because I mean, we think we have we still have some of the starter cables, right? Yeah, we still have 9 of the starter cables, but I mean, I guess they technically transfer 500, so that's still a lot more than we're actually currently generating. So I think we'll be fine with that. So if I go here and shift click, I guess it's not that one. I guess it's the bottom one. Yep, okay, so the bottom one is the one that the power comes out of. We could bring that over like that and put more power into there. We could also technically put one in there to bring more power into that. That way there, yeah. That's getting filled up with power. Currently have 1,000,000 power in there, generating again to 300 a tick. So this will be full, that'll be full, probably. I'd say that should fill up pretty quickly, maybe. But this is going. And yeah, so now we just need to get this and the other stuff into here. So I think for now, let's go ahead and break this down, right? And we'll move it over here. And we'll start with the simple block breaker, which we will put right here. Maybe. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and put that right there. And then down here, for now, I think we'll go ahead like this. And we will go grab ourselves a hopper. Let's go ahead and put this simple clicker. So the clicker needs to click on... Actually, I think the clicker should go right there. The block breaker should go... So the simple... Missed that click by a fraction of a pixel. Okay, so the block breaker should actually go right. Really? Really? Block breaker should go right there because it doesn't need anything in it other than a pickaxe. And then that should go there so that we could put the stuff into it. Okay, perfect. So we do need to go get some hopper real quick. I'm just going to let this make essentially just regular coal. So for a hopper, we need 2 wood or a chest. We got the chests on us already, so we just need the iron. So we'll grab some iron real quick and make ourselves a hopper just to be lazy and do that. And then we need some item pipe. We are going to need more item pipe, so that would require us to grab some droppers, so just redstone and iron. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab a bunch of that. And then grab cobblestone. There we go. Then we click on here, click on here. Go like this. Just go ahead and make 7 of them for now. Of course, we're missing redstone now, so let's grab some more of that out. But go like that and go like this. There we go. So that should be enough, I think, for what we want to do. So then we could run out here. I was going to say go back up there, but for now we're actually going to go like this. And bring this over to right here. Like so. We can do the rest from up top, it'll be easier. Okay, so you can then delete that one and put that there. That is the block placer. Yep. Okay, so then we go down here. We get our wrench, which apparently I'm going to say is probably in that one chest over here. Right? Probably in here. Ooh, it's not. Okay, so where did we put our wrench at then? Oh, right there. I see it. Okay, perfect. So we'll grab our wrench and then head back up. Or no, we don't want to head up yet. We want to go over to here and put that right there. Okay, and that's going to do that. And a simple block breaker right now. Since we don't actually have a pickaxe in there, it won't actually activate until we put a pickaxe in there. But this will fill up with stone. And then we want to click on this and bring it over to there. And we'll make all this much cleaner later. I don't know why I put the wrench away. But we go like that, shift down here, click on that. So that starts putting that in there. Nice, okay. And then I think we want to put a cobblestone right here. Just so that it can't actually do anything. And then we want to put a pickaxe in there. And that'll start doing that. Okay, perfect. And we could just leave that right there for right now. Where we then come down here, grab this and this. Climb up here. Put a hopper right there. That we actually want to make sure we detach from there, because we definitely don't want it throwing that into it. But then we can shift click that there and make sure that that's disconnected from there, because we also don't want that going in there. And then, yeah, actually this, that we want to take that out real quick. Head up here and go like this. And hope. Ah. Oh, wait, did I get it put down? Okay, we got things happening now. Oh, of course. Them being able to stun you is very annoying. Or just automatically hitting you and stunning you is annoying. Okay, but we'll do that to get them to be like that. And then we come in here and see if that's actually getting more of those. It is. Nice. So then we can go back up top here. And we just need to put a block right there. So that hopefully then none of them will pop up. Okay, there we go. Then if we come down here and look at this, you can see that's now starting to fill up with coal. Nice. And then of course we could always go like this and grab out a stack of coal. Or just pull out all the coal, right? And for now, we come over here to our area in here. We'll go ahead, click on this. Don't need all the packed ice on us. Don't need all this on it. Really? Really? You're going to put the stupid chest plate in there too? Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. That's kind of an annoying setup, but whatever. Nice that we could at least get into it that way. Okay, so we could go like this, right? Put this in here. We then also need to... Because I'm pretty sure if we put it in the thing, right? The thing that we have up there, it's better. So we need to make a... what was it called? Mechanical... At enter No, integrated. We need to make a mechanical squeezer, which means we need to make another squeezer, which is stone, sticks, wood, and thing. Okay, so we got wood, we got sticks, we got stone, we got slabs. Okay, so we need that. We are also going to need some of the where is it at? It should be in here. Thought I linked. Oh, there it is. Because it's block of whatever, right? Block of crystallized whatever. And then some of these. Okay. And then I think we'll need some redstone. Okay, I think that's going to be all we need for this. Okay, so if we then come over here, we click on this, right? We click on this, so we need blocks of redstone for those. So let's make some blocks of redstone for that. And then we will click on here. Shift click there, and we need 2 of these. And then we go back to wherever the thing is that we're making, if we could find it again. Why don't I see it? I mean, we need to make this too, right? Or no, we don't need to make one of these. Why don't I see the mechanical squeezer anymore? I mean, we need to make one of these. What are we missing for that? Oh, that's a block of compressed. Okay. Okay. But it's compressed times 1, so that's easy enough to do. We could easily just go like that. There we go. Perfect. Which will let us grab this, and then we could press U on this. So we just need the obsidian and the diamond. So grab obsidian, grab diamond. That Enderman just put a grass block in our thing. We can then press U on that, click on this, and go like this. There we go. Perfect. Then we can come in here. And I'm going to go ahead and actually just put this. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put that right there. We'll put this right here. We'll put this right here. And we'll see if we could actually get up there to click on the thing, right? Because we need that to go in there. Okay, so I just putting the deep slate coal in there now. Okay, perfect. And you can see we're getting actually decent amount of it. And then from there, we go like this. Put this right here for now. We need to go grab one of our things. He took his block back. We grab one of these from there so that we could put the coal into it. But then we're going to need more power things, more of these. So if we press U on, or not U on that, just R on that, we need cross, tiny, and things. So we need cross. We need the tiny ones, which are probably under T. We should have some. Let's see. Sort, descending, ascending. Nope. Item amount, crafting filter, grid size. Yeah. I figured there'd be like a way to sort it by mod, but I guess not. We'll just go up here then in tiny. There we go. Grab those. And then we needed whatchamacallit. nuggets. There we go. Okay, so we can grab that, which then lets us press R on this and shift click on that, and then just go like this. And we'll just make a bunch of those, even though I don't need nearly that many right now. Okay, and then we'll bring this down to here, put it right there, where we will then go like this, and put that down to there. I was about to run all the way around. We could then go up top here. They are still breaking out of the thing, so we might need to do something else. We can go here, though. Break that. Go to here. Put that there. Okay, that there. This here. And that there. And I don't know if they're breaking. Well, they shouldn't break. We have a chest down there. So then let's go ahead and put this stuff here around this like this for right now, and hopefully that'll stop them from popping out above. No, it won't, because they'll pop out that direction over there. So I think we might need to just go like this then. Put that in there and there. We don't want it connected to that. We could then break that one and that one to put them there and there. And then just put that like that, so that hopefully it'll solve the problem a bit better. Okay, and then this, for some reason, is not getting power. Why is that? Ugh. Does power have... No, power doesn't have to go in the top of it. We should have power in this, right? We don't, because we ran out. Okay, so apparently that used up all the power from that. Okay, so we definitely need to get some more uranium stuff then, because, yeah, this is slowly filling up. We just need to get some more uranium stuff, which was... When we go in here, and we go to here... The whatever in the spider eye. Okay, yeah, the spider eye. That was the annoying part. Okay, well, we could come over here. We grab the spider eyes. We can then grab sugar cane. And then we needed brown mushrooms, which we only have 58 of, which I guess that should be fine then for now. We go like this, press U on that. Oh, wait, we need the sugar, so we'll go like that first. Or then we could press U on that. And go like that and get that. And then we'll sleep through the night. And we'll go grab our calcite from here. Grab a stack of it. And then we'll just run to here. Put it down. Like so. There we go. We'll just get it placed down so that we can... Wow, calcite apparently breaks super, super easy. That's fine. We could just go like that. Okay, there we go. And then we could put our fermented spider eyes in it to get our uranite real quick. And that's just going to be the faster way to do this for right now. And hopefully this gives us a heck of a lot of it, hopefully. And we are going to be using Fortune 3. So, yeah, there we go. So that gave us, yeah, quite a bit. We can then go in here and throw it into here, where nothing's going to happen because we don't have any coal in there to start smelting. So get some coal put in there quickly. Come over in here and grab some more coal. I don't know why it's in a different spot, but we'll do that. Throw it in there. And then let's go ahead, take this power out of here, the stuff we got already out, and go put it in. Yeah. Okay, then boom. So that'll start getting power there, which will start powering the thing below. And yeah. So I am curious, though, then, if these are popping out up there, maybe the, whatchamacallit here, the hopper is filling up. No, the hopper's definitely not filling up. Okay. It's just very bad at breaking stuff. Okay, so we'll just need to make this a regular chest and put a magnet on it, I think. I think that'll be the best option. Or we can put this on there, or this up there. That would work too. But we'd have to clean it out, which just seems like a lot of work for right now. Excuse me, sir, you are in my way. You are just in my way in my house. You know what happens to that, right? I'm going to go like this and probably die. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. We didn't die. Okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine then. Okay, actually, I didn't want to put the dissolution chamber in there yet. Oh, grab it back out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then what I was saying, we need to make a basic chest, which I think is just if I press U on here. I figured it would show up sophisticated storage chests right away, but no, I guess technically I would need to have the redstone torch or whatever. Sophisticated storage. Let's go here. Try to find. Those are all the barrels. Those are all the barrels. There's a chest. So click on this. We just need, yeah, that and a redstone torch. So we'll grab the redstone torches out real quick. Go like this. Put that and that there. Grab a couple of those just because. And then I don't know for sure if I actually need to upgrade it, but we're going to go ahead and grab the 9 iron we have. Press U on this and go like that. I believe a regular sophisticated storage can get one thing put in it, but I don't remember for sure. To get this, though, we need 4 more iron, which we don't currently have. Ooh, that sucks. We can get some from here, and here, and maybe here. So let's go ahead and do that. So we go legs, pick, or yeah, we'll have to wait for those to be made. Wait for those to be undone. It's probably gonna give us 1. Oh, it gave us 2. Throw the horse armor in there. Let it go. And then put the other horse armor in. We actually don't need to get rid of the pickaxe then. There we go. So that gives us 9. There we go. Perfect. We can then come over here. Click on here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that we could click on this to make this. Then we need to make the pickup one, right? So we need to make the pickup one first, which is going to require a sticky piston, which I don't know if we have one. Or a we have sticky piston right here. Boom. So I should be able to click on that and then click here to make the sticky piston. Or the pickup upgrade. And then the pickup upgrade, we need one lapis lazuli to do that. And we can press U on there to do that. Of course, I don't know what the range on the regular magnet is. We might need to upgrade it, which would cost 2 gold, 3 redstone, and a diamond. So we just need 2 gold and a diamond. Then we could press U on this and go like that. There we go. And then we'll come in here, jump up here, break that, place this one down right there. Go ahead and get these put into there and that put to there. There we go. Now it should do that, and we should actually be able to clean up all of the ones that are up there, or all this ugly stuff from this, right? Which is, yep, 14 blocks. We'll go like that, and that should be fine. And then I'm curious if that's broke. Is that still, even though it says it's broke, because it is breaking these blocks, just breaking them much, much slower, right? If it's breaking the block, is it actually breaking the block and turning it into a thing? It's hard to tell. Either way, you can see now we are getting lots of coal. But there we go. We'll grab those. So we now have lots and lots of coal, which means we can now get lots and lots of diamonds, right? Because I could come in here, take out some stacks of coal as well. Jump up here, go to here. Throw the coal in there. We go ahead and go down here. Run all the way over to our furnace real quick to grab out this. And we will then bring back over this way. Go like this, come up to here. And then I think, again, I think I'll just grab a regular chest. And I will put it right here. We don't have any of the cables because I used the other ones right here. So we'll break this. And of course they went down here. So grab that. Go back up here. Put them down here. That we can just put that there. Disconnect it from here. And then we could just go to here, right? It's not going to go up to that one. It might, I don't know for sure. But we go like that. And put all of this and like that in there, I think. And that should start doing that, and that should start giving that power. And yeah, there we go. Perfect, perfect. Okay. I just hope that it doesn't keep using up power like that. Because that, I mean, I don't think we're using that much power, right? I mean, we could be, but I don't think it is right now. But either way, our coal is now to there, so we could also, go like this. grab a couple stacks of this, go like this, press U here, shift click on this, go like that. Press U here, shift click on there, go like that. That gives us 6 blocks of compressed coal. Then we just need, I believe, is it deep slate or blackstone? Deep slate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of that. Go like that. Grab these and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, if you want it, I go get it. Are you hungry? I mean, I could eat. Not necessarily hungry. Oh, let's wait till tomorrow. Okay. We'll have it like maybe around 3 o'clock or something. Okay. And then we'll go like this and break the. Oh, really? I only got one? This is just fortune, right? Yeah. And we'll go like that, and we got 15, which is a lot better than the 6 to possibly 12 we would have gotten inside of the thing. Because we actually need some right now, because we need to go into here real quick and go to silent gear. So SC, no, SI. Think we need to make another one of these, very crude, which is going to require the templates, a stone, and a stick. So we should still have some of the templates, I believe, but I could just for right now go in here and type in @sci. Yeah, there we go. Do that, and then we'll grab the one stone. And we already have the stick. Then I go here, grab this, make this, there we go. And then if we press U on that again, we just need that to go to the next one. Then we press U on that. We just need some more iron and stuff. Oh, that's going to be annoying. It's going to take a while for that thing to die in there. Okay, but I think, though, that I mean, I'm not entirely sure if this is actually getting more, so we can look at that. Because that's actually, yeah, not going to be taking out of there. So I got 30, so that Silk Touch is still working. Just breaking it much slower now. But yeah, we need just a bit more iron. So iron, which is actually super easy for us to make, right? We could just come in here, grab our tough. Go. We're going to need to eat, though. Go out here. And grab our beef. And then just right here, we can place this like so. So that we can get them turned into stuff, right? Go like this real quick, go like that real quick. Put that there, that there. Turn all this into iron. For now, I think I'm just going to do that much of... Oh, wait, I was going to say we'll silk touch it, but can't do that. Silk touch is broken right now. Okay, we could just take this, throw this in here. And we'll just do that with this, and then I'll go finish turning the rest of that into iron ore in a minute. For now, we just need to get this. There we go. We should have some iron rods already still, so let's find those, which are right there. Perfect. Let's just get those. Then we come here and click on this, which apparently we could have just straight up made this with a diamond, which would have been fine. We could do that, put that there, and go like this to get that, to put that up there to repair it. Okay, perfect. Nice, there we go. So now we have our diamond pickaxe repaired as well. But we also still need to get something else again with silk touch on it so that we can silk touch these ourselves when we need to. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of work. It would be super nice. I'm curious if there's like a... Because, you know, modular routers is in this, right? I wonder if modular routers has like a block break silk touch ability. Let's find out. If we go here and we type in @mod, so we know we could get like this pickaxe breaker module, right? If I hold I, it's not going to do anything because I forgot to click off of the bottom thing. It's just going to put a bunch of those in. So we go like that. We then click here. If I click I on this, it says breaks the adjacent or blocks adjacent to the router in the module configure direction, pulling it as an item into the router's buffer. Okay, so it would do that. So it would break it. Is there like that? So that's creative module. I don't think we would do anything with that. Detector, distributor, dropper, output, extruder. Don't know what any of those actually do. Flinger, sender. Vacuum. Blasting, upgrade, fluid transfer, muffler, speeds. Sync, stack, redstone regulator, bulk. So I don't know for sure if there's a way to put silk touch on it. Don't know what that is either. Modular machinery reborn. Okay, so that's for modular machinery. Okay. So I don't know if there's actually a way to make it break with silk touch. But I think this here is our ultimate goal, right? Is making this villager summoner thing kind of thing. Yeah. I think it's like this thing here, the machine blueprint. And then, is that all you need? Okay. But I think that's our plan, our goal, essentially, is a villager summoner. Okay, but I want to come up here real quick and look at our power. We still have 64 in there, and God, oh my goodness, that is using that fast. That is using it so fast. I don't think that's going to be a good way to go. I think we might want to end up going with the furnators or whatever. Or not the furnators, not the magmators, the thermo things. Because we could easily make a thermo plant that will work quite nicely, I believe, right? Because we go here, go like this, go at Powah, right? We make these like a thermo generator. And as you can see, we put water in it. And then you heat it up with one of these underneath. So basically, we would just put lava underneath it for now, which would be full power. And that would generate more, but we would have to get that further up. But I think those might actually be better, because once we actually get to the ability to make the blazing crystals, right? Which technically we could make a couple. We could make a block of blazing crystals right now. Kind of. I think. I don't know for sure. Let's see. What do we need to make? Let's see if we could do this. Because if we could get our power situation under control, right? So we need this, which is going to be a square glass and sideways thing. So we're going to need both of these. We have the iron on us. We are going to need glass, which we don't have. So we'll have to make some glass real quick as well. We'll go like that. And I believe I could just throw all that there and there for now. There we go. That gives us the glass. So then we should be good. Be able to click here. Make one of these. And then make one of these. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we have this. So, I mean, this one can store 10,000, right? How much do we actually need to make a block of this, right? So that's 1.8 million F, or wait, 1.08. So let's go ahead, leap. Let's go see what this guy might have. He's got a map ID. He's got some stuff. He's got that. He does have glowstone, but that's whatever. Okay, so we just need to make essentially one of these that's a starter and then one that's not. So we need a nether quartz, a block, and the tiny things. We should still have plenty of those if I could find them again, right? LMNOS QRST. So they should be right in there, I thought. Huh. Do we not? If we go like this, tiny. Oh, basic capac. Okay, never mind. That's why, because they're basic capacitors, tiny. So we need that. And we need another one of these and another quartz. Another quartz, I don't know if we have any more of that. We do. We have one. Exactly. Perfect. So then we can click here. Click on this, and we're just missing this. So we go like that. Make that. Perfect. Make this. Perfect. Done with that. And then to make this upgraded, we just need two basic capacitors, a square, and a block of nether quartz. So we could get that, I believe, right from putting bone block on top of netherrack. So we get some bone blocks. So we'll grab out some bone blocks real quick. We'll then run over here and grab out some netherrack real quick. One more, press B to throw this up there. There we go. We go like that. And then like this, and go boom. Like that. And then we'll just mine that up real quick. And then, of course, we're too close to that. It sucked it up there. Okay, whatever. We can then click here. Press U on that. Go to here. Click Shift on this. We're just going to make all quartz blocks out of that. So then we can click on this. And we just need the big capacitors now. Or the normal basic capacitors now. So we take this. We could throw the tiny ones in there. And then look for basic capacitors. Okay, we only have one, so if we take that out to make another one, we need that. So we need iron, a redstone block, which we just grab a redstone block. Let's throw our glass back in there. And that back in there for now. We can throw that back in there. And then we need just a little bit of the paste to make our thing. Okay, so there we go. We go here. Click this, click that. There we go. That'll give us 4. And then we should be able to click on this and upgrade to this, which will be just a little bit faster, but not insanely faster. Okay, then we go here. For now, we'll just come up to here and we will put it right here. We will then put this down right there. We need to go grab a block of not redstone, a block of blaze thing. So we need to grab blaze rods, right? And somehow click up on that top thing. I don't know how I managed to click up there, but whatever. Ooh, I thought we could just straight up do that. No? Can we not? We would need a... Oh, it's a block of blaze gold. Ooh, that actually makes me wonder. If I click on this and click on this, ooh, we need blaze gold. We need blaze gold for that too. Oh, that sucks. I mean, we have some, I believe. We have exactly 1. Ugh, how do we get more? Technically, we have 2. But if we wanted more, it is... Oh, okay, that's easy. That's easy. We could easily make that. We just go like that, go like this. Come over to here, click on this, press R on that, shift click on there, go like that. And then just make a block of blaze gold real quick. And then we'll just throw the rest of it back in there. I'll throw that back in there. And we'll get over here and hopefully do this before we run out of this. We could then take that, go like this, put that in there. And that's just going to take quite a while to actually do, but it can do it. And if we could do that, then we could work on making the basic fernator or magmat or whatever it is. Right? So we can come in here. What are we going to need for thermo? Thermo starter thing. Okay, so we click on this. We need the thermo plates, which are blaze powder, redstone, and the tiny capacitors. That's perfect. That was actually why we needed the blaze rods in the first place, right? Why I wanted to try to get so many of them. So we'll take out some of that. We'll take out the redstone, if I could figure out where redstone is. Oh, we're very low on redstone. Very, very low on redstone. So we'll grab out that one, go like this. Go like that. Perfect. That'll give us that. What else did we need? For these was the tiny guys. So we'll come up to here. Grab the tiny guys. Then we'll click here. We'll click this. We will throw that there. Go like that to get the blaze powder. Then we'll click this. Shift click this. And for now, we know we need at least 3 of these. And then if we click here, we need 1 of these. Okay, there we go. So that will let us make the starter one of these. Okay, right? And then to make the next one, we just need 2 more of the thermo plates. And 1 of these, which sucks. We have probably more redstone out here. Right? Yeah, look at that. We got a full bunch of redstone out there. Nice. Okay. We could do that, which will then let us come back in here. Click on this. Shift click on that. We could go 1, 2. Like so. And then we can click on the basic one. Right? Which does a, only generates 60. But if we have the other thing, the other block underneath it, right? Then we should be fine. Now let's go up here to this, like this block here, right? So if we go like that, so we'll break that. That'll go into that chest. We'll have to go grab it out in a minute. But we can put this right here and put that right there. And then we just need to put water in here. Okay, yeah, I forgot about the water. Go grab that out of there. At least that's full, so that will stop doing that for now. That'll stop essentially using up as much power. But we just need water, right? So does the sink in this count as a odd or as a full water source? So we'll go like this real quick. Sink. And for the sink, we need a bucket of water, iron, and terracotta. Do we have terracotta is the question. I don't think we do. Because I believe we turned it all into other stuff. So we're going to need to go grab some terracotta, because that's probably going to be the easiest way. Well, actually, no. We have clay, so I could just go like this. And throw it in there. Throw that in there. And we'll be fine. I could also just go ahead for now. Run out here. Grab some more coal that we can run over to our furnace to put in our furnace so it's got more coal stocked in it. Like that. There we go. Okay, and there's our terracotta. Now we just need, again, a bucket of water, which we have right there, and iron, which we have on us already. Okay, so if we go like that, go here. I mean, according to this, it just says it provides water for recipes. It doesn't actually say it's an infinite block, so it might not work as an infinite water source. I don't know. We'll find that out here shortly. We just need to go grab our fluid pipes if we still have them in here. GHIJ E. I don't see any. I mean, we could always just grab this. This will probably be more than enough. Okay. We could do that. Bring that up here. Put the sink. Oh, the fluid pipes are already on me. Okay, never mind. Put the sink down right there. So, I mean, as you see, it says it's got water in it. But if I do that, yes, it looks like it will count as a infinite water source. So we could do that, we do that, and we can now see we're doing 168 per tick, which was really about what half of what this was doing, right? Or a little bit more than half of what that one was doing. And that's just with the basic one. So that should not do that. I don't know where all that power's going because it's definitely not going over here. Right? Unless that power is getting put into here and then over to there, but that just doesn't make much sense to me. Okay, whatever. So now we drop down here. Again, it's going there. That's full of power. Oh, that could hold 100 buckets of stuff. Okay, so that's that. We have plenty of coal now. So from coal, we just need to work on to the next thing. But power is now fixed for good for a while. Okay, so we can just go like this and put some of this stuff away. Okay. So I think the next thing we need to worry about is this dissolution chamber. And getting it set up. So actually we want to take these cables back out and get this set up upstairs. So we'll go in here. I'll go to this. I will just go like this. I somehow missed clicking there. And we'll go that to here for now. So all of this will change later. For now, this is just simple. Put it down where we could put it down, right? So why... So this is generating power, but where is it going then? I mean, this should be going... Nope, that way? I believe that's which way the arrow is facing. Yeah. So why is it not getting power into it, though? It's got water, it's got this. It should be just ignored. Huh. We might need to just move that. I think we'll do that. So we'll do that, we'll do that. We'll jump down here so we can get those out of here. And head back up there. And I think we'll just go ahead and for now say we'll break that block. Put this down there, put this down there. And say, oh, I was about to say, why is it not making power? But it is, it's making power. Okay, perfect. We could do that again. Come down here, grab these blocks that are in there that we don't need in there. Go here, go up here. Put that right there. And tell it to suck it out of there. Okay, there we go. Why it wasn't working before, I don't know, but now it's working. This has power. Perfect. So now we just need to get some, whatchamacallit. So we actually need to come over here, run with redstone signal, so that can start building up latex from here, which won't build up anymore because we don't have any more wood in front of there. So we just need to get some of that then. I don't think I have any acacia logs on me. I do have some acacia saplings. So we can get some acacia. Okay, so we can just bring it over here. Put it right here. Run around. There we go. We should have an axe on us. There we go. Go like that. Perfect. That'll give us the logs that I can put right there. And that works out nice. Now we just need to go make another simple block placer, I think. I think it's going to be the cheapest one to make. If we click on here, and we click on here and type in simple. Simple block breaker, simple block placer, right? So we click on that. We just need the dispenser, the ferrocone, and that. Okay, so we need the dispenser, which we have. We need the ferrocone or whatever, ferrocore. We needed this, and this, I believe. So we go here, find the simple block placer. There we go. Perfect, make it. Click on this and put the rest of this stuff back in there and actually grab the acacia logs back out. Yeah, this is the thing I always forget about with this this thing, is making it so that this always is placing blocks. Perfect, there we go. So now we just need to get some more acacia logs, so we will probably just go right over here to this little field that's right here and just place them all down and then run around in a circle and hope they all grow. There we go. They all grew. Go ahead, do that. We got those. That was what, 50 more logs. That's perfect. You can then run over here and place them down, and that'll last for quite a while, I think. There we go. And this will start getting buckets. Once that gets, I think, 1, maybe 2 buckets worth of stuff, we'll have some stuff. Okay, but let's go ahead, grab out all this redstone. And we'll go ahead and take the glowstone. Ooh, we were up to 3 amethyst shards. Anything else in here that we want? I don't think so. Actually, well, these iron leggings might be good. I think that's about it, though. I don't think anything else we're really too worried about right now. But I do want to just have the redstone so that it's all, we have a bunch of redstone in here now. Okay, perfect. Then again, glowstone as well. There we go. Let's grab some carrots and eat those to get our ability to run back. That wasn't enough. 1 more. There we go. Okay. And then we'll put this here and there and that and there. And oh, actually, we don't need the legs because we have the diamond legs. I forgot about that. We found diamond legs, so we don't need them. Okay. So we go like that. We do want to grab a bucket. Right, we're going to go like that. And then I'm going to actually go over here and click in here again. We're going to go like this and say at just dire things real quick. I'm just going to click on this and this. So this needs just only half a thing of latex. Okay, perfect. So that works. So we could grab this, bring it over here, click on that to take the latex out, run it up here, and put it in there. And then we just need to get the pity frame, which we should, I think we actually have one. I don't remember. We might have used it. Go like this and say PIT. So yep, we did use it. So we do need to make another pity frame. So we need our dark steel and some other stuff. What else did we need? We needed dark steel, a block of redstone, and wood. So we'll grab some wood and we'll grab some redstone. We'll go like this. We'll press U there. We'll go like this just to make some of those. And then we'll come over here and click on it here. Shift click there. Just say make 2. And then we go here. We click on this. We need plastic, nether brick, the ferro core, and gold gears. So we need to make some gold gears real quick. I need 2 more. We'll go like this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for 2 gold gears. Then we can click here and find our nether rack, grab some of it out so we can throw it in here to make the nether brick. And then we needed the ferro core stuff, right? Yeah. I think that was pretty much it, right? Okay, so we'll grab that. We could sleep through the night and then go make our next thing so we can make our next thing. Yeah. Of course, I don't know why I essentially made it so that, I made 2 of those, right? We only really need to make 1 because once I actually upgrade to the blazing goo, it does everything the primordial goo will do. Okay, but anyways, we'll go here and we'll put that in, and we actually need plastic as well, so we need to grab the plastic. Need to get our plastic, which is a piece, so that should be down in the bottom middle. There we go, it's over there. And yeah, I forgot we did use some already, so we can only make 1 of these for right now, but that's perfectly fine. I mean, I could always easily just go grab some more, but that goes there. Then 1, 2 of these, 1, 2 of these. So we can throw that there. And that there. We'll lock that input for right now so we could come back and make another one pretty easily. And then we'll run down here. Yeah, I can't jump out of there. Come down here to this, grab this dry plastic or dry rubber, bring it in here, throw it in here. And I'll be honest, it's nice that that is now a just 3. Or it doesn't do the tiny one anymore, that they went ahead and took that step out of the whole system. But there we go, that's our simple machine frame. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need you guys to go away. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. He's just annoying walking around. Okay, so the other goo, we go in here, find the 2 primordial goos here, click on this and go, we need 2 redstone, 2 nether wart, 2 blaze powder, so we grab blaze powder, nether wart, and redstone. Come over here, click on this. Click on this. There we go. There's our blaze goo. And I'm assuming in order to get to the next goo, we need 2 of those as well. Ooh, that sucks. So we are going to have to go defeat the dragon, or at least play with the dragon. We don't actually have to defeat it, because we could take a waystone in with us, right? But yeah, okay, so we'd have to probably do that. But we could take a waystone in with us. But we have to go get an endstone and stuff like that anyway, so darn. That is going to be even more work that we're going to need to do later. But this will let us make this, right? The blaze... Or let's just make the polymorphic crystals, which is nice. But... Press V to enable, press V. Or shift for details. Okay, so you could put a poison arrow if you could put upgrades in these. Okay, that's cool. But I'm curious, so like that has 5 armor, right? What does gold have? Gold has 6 armor toughness, which yeah. But no, what I'm thinking, right? Here's what I'm thinking. We need to possibly make some of these. We can't do that one. We could technically do this one, which is 7 damage, but of course ours is 7 damage with Bane of Arthropods, Sweeping Edge, and Looting. From what I remember, if I went like this and said Magic Bane, yeah, Magic Bane is not in this. Okay, so we can't make a super overpowered sword with that. How do we go about doing this thing? Because we're going to need to fight the Ender Dragon. Oh, again, we don't need to fight it. We just need to get there. So we just need to get there, right? We go like this. Put all of this stuff here and there. Right? Just put everything we don't need in there. We'll need our diamond pickaxe. We won't actually need the sword or the hatchet. And actually, we don't need the diamond pickaxe. We'll just need an iron pickaxe. So we can just put all this stuff here and there for now. Okay, so we just need to get a waystone somewhere. I don't think there's... I mean, the closest one we have to us is going to be that one. I don't think there were closer ones over here. Actually, we could technically go to old, right? and then run all the way down and teleport back from bedrock. I think that's going to be the better place to do, because we shouldn't never really need to go back to old, except for maybe chickens and cows and stuff. So I think this is actually going to be the better thing. If we go like this, we just take this waystone, and if we do need to come back here, we could just teleport to. We can just teleport down below, down to bedrock, and then come back, right? So if we then, yep, just run down like so, and then get down here. And then this is going to bug me, so I'm going to go ahead and go shift like this, and we're going to go to mining tunnel and break that. Except for it won't break that, which is fine. And we'll go here. Once we get past this a little bit, I'll go like that. We'll do that. We'll put that torch back up there. There we go. So that should give us everything we need. Then we just need to see if we can make a compass for whatchamacallit. So let's go like this real quick and click down here. What do we need to make an explorer's compass? Ooh, that's actually pretty easy, I think. I think that'll be pretty easy. We just need some cracked stone and cobwebs, essentially. Oh man, I accidentally clicked down here. Double. Oh, there we go. Okay. So cobwebs, I think we have some. I don't know how. We have 7. A compass is actually pretty easy to make, right? We just need iron and redstone. So if we don't have a compass, which I don't see one, I think the only one we had we turned into the other thing. So we just need iron. If I could figure out where the iron even is again. It moves around a lot. There it is. Misclicked it. There we go. 2, 3, 4. And a redstone. You know what? It's going to be easier to just grab it like this. There we go. We click here. Yeah.
Taco Bell, you my burrito in the fridge.
Uh-huh.
I just pulled it out to eat it.
Uh-huh.
Did not have extra cheese. Did not have any onions. It didn't have any sauce. Again.
It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna call them.
And we will make this compass like so. And then let's see how we get cracked stone bricks. So we just smelt stone bricks. Okay, so that's actually super, super easy. We could just go here. Take out that, because I'm pretty sure stone bricks is just this. Right? So we can just do that. And then we could throw that in there. Like so for now. And then we'll just go ahead and throw this in here for now. Come over here, grab those. Then we will also go ahead and grab our cobwebs. I was like trying to remember what else it was. We wanted cobwebs. We could then grab that, come here, click on this. And there we go, Explorer's Compass. Perfect. Then we can put all this here in there, and that really should be all we actually need. We might take a shovel. We might actually take our sword just so we can fight stuff if needed. So I want to just look at actually in all these inventories real quick. There we go. You know what? We'll just take this sword for now, I think, and then we need some food. There we go. So let's eat. And then we'll go like this, and we'll type in stronghold. Okay, so we need the... Oh, it's like the end stronghold. Yeah, then it's like, no, we need the stronghold from the overworld. Wait, what? There is not one. There's not an end strong. Oh my goodness! How do we get to the end? How are we gonna get to the end then if we can't end? Um, painting end boss. I don't think there's that. Oh, huh. So I don't really see like the end cakes or anything like that. Boom, infused ender pearl crafting grid. There's this, those. Oh, we can make some of these. There's that, and yeah, I don't see how we get to the end unless we have to. Oh my goodness, we have to make our own end frame, maybe. End stone. You make. Oh yeah, we're gonna have. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that's so much longer. So much longer than I thought it was gonna be. Oh my goodness, because in order for us to even get to the end, we got to make our own end frame, which means we got to make our own end crystals. Oh wait, ooh, that's so much easier. Other than the gas tiers, that is so much easier. Okay, so we definitely need to start working on getting some of the other mob farms going next. I definitely think that's going to be a big thing. Because I doubt we're getting gas tiers in here, right? No, didn't think so. And well, of course, we could always see if there's a way to get gas tiers outside of a ghast, right? Nope, just a ghast. Just a ghast. Of course, we could always get a ghast spawn egg and make it so ghast spawn in here. But yeah. So, anyways, that's now something else that's going to be a lot longer than I was thinking it was going to be. I was hoping we could just straight up go to the end and do that, which sadly we cannot. You know what? Let's see where this is if there's one of these here. No, that's actually not even found in this dimension. Okay, Ancient City. Do we have one of those nearby? Yeah, there's actually one of those just 1300 blocks that direction. So it's like over here. Yeah, okay. Well, we could go look for that later. I definitely think we want jetpacks before then. Which in a way is actually more reasonable now that we have like this is basically almost out of power, right? That sucks. I'm just gonna go like this real quick and fill that back in. Because why not? Um but yeah, if I wanted to I could fix that. I don't think we need to worry too much about it right now. You just let it go. Yeah. But yeah, with this though, we'd have this that is just automatically making power at whatever it makes it at. Right now it's none because it's full. But if we work towards making, you know what, I could always go ahead because that's actually making essentially more power than that is. And I'm assuming those were picked up in here as well. Uh, okay, come on. There we go. Just grab that. Head up here. Put that back right there. We could go like this and put this right here. And put that right there. And we can make some more blaze gold. Right? Just run in here. Grab a stack of gold. Blaze rods don't actually have a thing on there yet. So we can just go like this. Grab that. Grab this. Click this. Throw that in there. Go like this. Press U on that. To go like this. To go like that. To press U on this. To go like that. And get 4 of those. And if we could get 4 of these just basic magmate or thermos up, that'll be pretty good in my opinion. We go like this. There we go. Put that there. That'll go up. And if we get that power going, right? So if we just get enough, because again, that's, I mean, it's 168, so it's not necessarily full power. But, you know, if we go here and go at POW real quick, with these, making these into blaze crystals, right? So if we make these that, all we need to do is make a couple of these hardened ones. Not there. This here. Make some of these so that we could do this. So we really only need, what, 1/5 of the energized steel, which I'm assuming is just going to be iron. Oh, okay. Actually, it's iron and gold. Okay, so that kind of does suck, but I might be able to do that. Yeah, just a block of iron, a block of gold gives us 2. That would be better. That's going to take quite a while, so we'll let that sit there. And then once it's done, we will put 1 block of iron and 1 block of gold in there. So there's a block of gold. Gotta find the iron again. There we go. Perfect. To make a block of iron. Like so. And if we do that, that'll give us 2 blocks of the other stuff. Okay. Of the energized steel. Wait, was that a cow? No, okay, it was just I thought I saw a cow just chilling right here for a second. No, it's just as I ran past this, that's what it looked like. Okay, so that does have some latex in it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on. Right. Oh, wait, no, we can't just turn it back on. It's out of water. Okay. I'm too lazy to fill it with water right now. So we can just let it sit there. But anyways, I guess we could also go ahead and go like this and throw this up into there. Let's go look and see how far along that thing is. It's probably not very far along. It's a little over halfway. So let's go ahead and look at these quests again real quick. Where are we at? Again, we need the basalt, so we could go get the basalt. We could just go get our basalt. That's actually going to be simple to do. To just go get 700 basalt. Be pretty simple to do. We can just run over here, open this up, grab our sword, our thing. We will go ahead and just grab the golden helmet. And somehow when I clicked on this and this, it doesn't want to move them. Why is it? Uh-oh. That's not good. Can I find them in here? Then I could always take that one, but is it up in here? That one's in there. Oh yeah, we do have a diamond shovel with mending. I just don't see my, there it is. I saw it. Don't worry. There we go. Whatever reason, it doesn't want to let me pull them out of there. Okay, but we go like this. Let's go ahead. Put a gold helmet on for right now. So we go in here to the nether. We just don't want any piglins attacking us, right? Okay, then we go right here where there's basalt. And go shift like this and make sure we are back on shapeless. And then just kind of hope that there's not an annoying lava pool. somewhere in here that'll kill us fast and almost instantaneously, right? Oh, hey, look, mushroom. I mean, I think we'll be fine. Boom. As long as we mine above us and not below us. 'Cause if we went below us and fell, would be bad. Okay, there we go. Let's eat some carrots real quick because we are out of hunger. And we'll look and see how much we have, right? So if we go like this, that's what, 1, 2, it's 9, 10. That should be enough, I think. We could go back home. And then we'll go sleep real quick. Like so. And then we'll run out. Actually, we'll just run over here, press U on this, shift click on that, then R on that, and shift click on that. There we go. And then U on this, and shift click on that. Make exactly 9. Perfect. Like so. Then we go like that. Throw this up there to get that. Okay, and then come over here. Actually, no, we don't need to come over there to that yet. I'm going to go ahead and run over here. And if we press U on this, right, we need blue ice next to lava. So we would need to do it somewhere other than there. So if we do it right here, right, we could have the lava right there and the blue ice right there. So we'll go ahead and go like that. Put the basalt down there. That's not where that was looking. Put that down there. You know, I'm going to throw that right there for right now. And then we need to make a thing. And then we will dig up that other thing. We need to grab a axe as well, which we should have plenty of those. That'll let me take the axe out of there for some reason, but we needed where is it? Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need glass, which we have right here. Oh, we already have I forgot we had a tier 2 mob thing already. We go like this though, which will give us this. Then we can run in here, break this, put that down there. Dig up one of these to put above there. Then we just need to get that blue ice. And we will have everything we need. Then we'll be essentially finished with that, with the exception of that sea pickle, which we could not find. So now we go like this. Boom. We are now making basalt. So we just need to go grab go in here. We'll grab a stack of gold real quick. Go like this. Press U on that. Shift click on this to get 9 of those. Then we can press U on this to do that. And then we can take this and go like this, go like that, and go like that, and boom, there we go. Nice. And break it with that, which gives us this. Now, if we press U on this, is there going to be a way we can make it into more than just one? So that's just one, that's just one. We'll need that in order to make different effectiveness things. Okay, we put it in here. There's a chance of getting 2. Oh, we put it in there. We get 1. That's the chisel. We put it in there. There's also a chance of getting 2. So it's going to be best to put inside of there. basically inside of one of these. Okay, so that'll be fine. We could just have it like that for now. Okay, there we go. We could go like that. Let's go see how this is doing up here. That is done, so we can go ahead and take that out. And then put this here in, like so. Because this will let us actually come over here real quick. We can go ahead, dig that up, and put that down. Those are already finished. Perfect. Go down here, go like this. Grab that out of there. And then, of course, the second I break this, it's probably going to go down into there too. But if we go, actually, you know what? I might go ahead, come up here, and rather than making a second one at the iron level, go ahead and start making one at the other level. No, actually, no, not that. These. There we go. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Okay, perfect. We can now run in here, and we're going to need, if we click on this, right, we press U on this, we're going to need 2 of the hardened capacitors, which means we need some large capacitors, which means we're going to need some more basic ones, which is fine. We grab that out. We grab that out. We should have some iron. We grab it out. We will need our paste and probably our rods there. I don't think we'll need much else. Okay. So now if we go here and we click on this and shift click on this, and we'll just make 12 for now. Because then we'll click on this. Oh, wait, we need to click on this first. Shift click on that, and we'll just go like that. There we go. And then we will click on this to get 2 of these. Then we should be able to click on this, and we just need to make some of these again, which means we need a couple of the tiny ones, redstone and blaze powder. So we'll grab our tiny ones. Grab some blaze rods to make some more blaze powder. And then we will grab more basic redstone. Okay, yeah. So we go like that to make blaze powder. Go like this. Shift click on that. We're probably going to need 4 of them. Because we're probably going to go like this now and press U on this. So we also need probably 2 of these. So we'll shift click there to go 1, 2. And then we can press U on this, right? Which takes us up to this one, which can generate up to, or generates 100 per tick, right? Normally. And then we can press U on this, where we just need to go like this here real quick and make that, where we can then go ahead, press U on this again, click this, and this one generates 200 per tick normally, but we are at a 280%, so it should be doing like 500 or something per tick, right? So if we put that there, that's doing that. So yeah, 560 per tick, which is now effectively almost double what we were getting out of this big, huge piece of crap. Yeah. So this has, was it because, oh, it's because our cobblestone is full, right? Or not cobble, or it doesn't have anywhere to put that, but I mean, we still got what, 280 something flint, so that'll last a while there. But that is now effectively much, much better than it was. It could also hold, what, up to 800,000. So once that would be full, we could technically put this down, and it'll make another one much quicker. And since we technically used 5, we definitely want to make at least one block plus this to be able to get our thing. So we'll go ahead and let that go. We will also at some point probably want to upgrade the cables so they could transfer faster, and upgrade the energizing rod, or the rod, so that we have a rod that can store 100,000 and transfer 1,000 instead of 400. So it's like it's more than double. This one can only do 400 every tick, which is what, 3,000 or 1,000 or something like that every single time it actually does it. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're good though. Did I not put down the? I don't think I ever put down the other goo, which is fine. Okay. So where are we at then? Well, we go into here and click on this, and we go to the synthesizer. Oh yeah, we click on this, which gives us 4 netherite ingots. Nice. Nice. Okay, so if I actually go like this and we press U on this and we click on this, and we find like this. Okay, where do we get these from? So we can get these from, again, just enough thing, just from Bastion Chest, Bastion Other, Bastion Bridge, or Hawk. So we can get any of them from there. And according to this, we can get 9 to 10 in a stack. That actually sounds ridiculously overpowered, but nice. This is almost done, so I think we'll just wait here before we actually go to sleep for it to be finished. So that when it is finished, we could actually just go ahead and put one of these in there. This needs to get up to 80. Ooh, one now. There we go. Perfect. We could do that. That just needs to go up to 120 then. But that should give us plenty to actually make a second one of these, I believe. There we go. I was about to jump off. I could just shift click there, right? Okay. So let's go here. We're going to go ahead and sleep. And then I'm going to do something I keep forgetting about doing. I'm going to press M. And I'm going to click on the claimed chunks. And then I'm going to shift left click on this. Like that. No? Okay, so I'm going to click like this first. And then I'm going to shift click. Right? There we go. And get them all loaded so that they're loaded. Okay, perfect. And of course we wake up and it's raining, right? Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and what did we need for this again? We need, so we're going to need 3 of these for the first one, and then 2, 2, and 2, right? So if we go back to here real quick and we click on this and we click on this and shift click on here, that's only going to be enough to make 7. And I think that's because of like these. There we go. So if we did that, and then that should be what we need. 9, I believe. Okay, maybe. Might have only been 8. Who knows? So we got those. So we just need more tiny ones, the square, and the stuff. Okay, so we're going to need to make more normal ones. So we'll click on here again, click here, shift click on there, go like this. Make it tiny ones. Like so, and then we're going to need this. We're going to need at least 4 of those, I believe, to go from starter to basic to hardened to that, right? Yeah, so it was 9. Okay, perfect. Then we click there. There we go. Perfect. That let us make a second one of those. So that just now is going to double our power output even more. So if we go up top again, once we get another block, we can just put that right there for right now and figure that out. Okay, and then we'll go and take that off of there. Go down here, get it out of here, and go see what we need to upgrade it again, which is mainly just the quartz block. Which if we could find that, there's a smooth quartz block, there's quartz pillars, block of quartz up here, there we go. Go to that. We'll then click on this to get 2 of those, and then I should be able to press U on that, and then, oh yeah, we need at least probably 2 more of these. So we'll go 1, 2. So that I can press U on that, go ahead and make this. Press U on that. So that we can then do that. We're going to need that. There we go. Press U. There we go. That'll make them that much faster then. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. So then we can bring it up here. Put it right here. And go like that. And look at how much faster that goes. I mean, we're still going to run out of power. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. We actually might be making power faster now. With that, then we were... Wait, is that... Why is this not... Huh? Oh, maybe it's the cable. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about the cable being small. Didn't even think about that. Okay, we'll go in here real quick. We'll click on this. We'll click on this. And for that, we just need 1 more of these. Means we need 1 more of those. So we'll go like that. We'll go like this. Like so. And darn, we actually don't have enough to do that. We're 1 of those short. Oof, that sucks. We might be able to then actually run up here. Let's go up here. I might be able to break that, break this, go down here, get them back out of here. We're definitely going to have to do something different with all of that. But I might be able to put this on top of here. Yeah, there you go. You can see it's filling up with that now. Then we could put this down. I'm just going to put it on top of there for right now. And then we are going to just put 1 of these in there. Because that should go super fast. There we go. That's all we need. Perfect. And we can run out here, make our better energy cables. By clicking there, clicking here. And there we go. Perfect. We could do that, and we could just break the starter cables. Like so. That broke 12. Sadly, it did break all these as well. That's fine. We could just go like this, put that there. To there. We could then put that there and there so we could see them easier. But that's doing that, so we could actually just go like this. Really? Really? whatever. We'll go like that. That probably go into the thing as well. We can jump down here, go like this. Grab that and that out. Go like this, go like this. Look up there, put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Okay, perfect. So that will... Oh, wow, it's already done. Okay, so we can do that. We can put that there. And now this thermo generator should also be... Why aren't they generating power? That one is. That one's not. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. I'm going to break that. We're going to break that. We're going to go downstairs to pick them back up. Like so. And then we're going to go grab our fluid cables because it's not working because it doesn't have water in it. Yeah. We need to grab our fluid cable, which are right here. Perfect. And then we will get them up there. Like this. Click that there, there, and there. Like so. And now you can see it's generating power. So now we are generating 5,000, or no, 5,100, or 1,200, right? Or no, 1,120, right? Something like that. I think, I don't know. 60 would be 120. Yeah, so 1,000. And that's just from those two, which is more than this thing generates. This was only generating 300. And this thing only generates like something and less than that, 80. So that was 300, that was 80, and this was a whole lot more. Perfect. Okay, so now we could put this back down, this down, this down, right? We could put them back right here for right now. Like that. And that will give us that. Nice. Now we just need to essentially redo this entire system a couple more times. Probably bring it all up above the ground, and we'll probably, instead of having this face this way, we'll turn it on its side. I think, so it's basically the same, but instead of like the simple clicker, it'll either be on the top or the bottom, I think. And then we could still just use one chest, maybe two chests total. Right? And then from there, yeah, so we're gonna need to make a lot of mechanical squeezers. We are going to need to get a lot of silk touch pickaxes with unbreaking 3, which shouldn't be too hard. Shouldn't be too hard because we could essentially just straight up make them. Honestly, would be nice if like the Eternal Stella thing or whatever was in this so that you could make them completely unbreakable, or if something that you can make unbreakable pickaxes, something that'll let you make unbreakable things would be nice. We probably need diamond ones. I don't think it'll matter silk touch for the dark oak. Although I'm curious. AUTO. Oh darn, I was wondering if auto smelt was gonna be in here. Ooh, it's not. Okay, that's fine. So we don't have auto smelt, which kind of sucks, but whatever. That would have also been just essentially useful. We would have wasted a lot, but it would have. We could have put auto smelt and fortune 3 on it, and we wouldn't get quite as much, but then that would skip a step of doing that. So yeah, so here's my plan, right? Here's the plan. I will probably go ahead and do some stuff to clean all this up and figure out how we want to actually get this set down, right? We definitely want it set down similar, but not quite the same for all the way across. If we were to get a thing, right? We get this. We get simple breakers, basically just lined up, or simple block placers lined up essentially all the way down one side. And no. I'm almost thinking we want to get our applied energistic system up first. Because if we can get that up and running first, right? So we get this. We get applied energistics up and running first. So actually, speaking of which, let's come over here and see how any of these are doing. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. Ooh, I actually do need to separate these a bit more. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. I think that's all. Nope, that one's done too. Okay, and actually that one is too. Okay, so we got up to 50 of these, right? I know we're going to need a heck of a lot more. But if we could get our applied energistic system up, right? We could get our computer set up so that all of this stuff is in the computer, right? And then we won't even need these cables going up because we could just use a wireless thing. Because I don't know what that's actually going to take. Wire. It's going to require this, which actually requires this stuff here too, which requires this. Which requires that, which is going to be some of the electro dust, which is the electro crystal. So we would need to make electrocrystal grown by budding electrodes for like the Certus course that works at budding things, blah blah blah. So we need to real quick type in and so go in here and type in and we'll need to figure out how to make one of oh man, you need a crystallize. Oh no, we would just need we need a crystal assembler. Oh man, that kind of sucks because in order to make these, you need. But actually, no, because again, we could get that. We might be able to get these stuff somehow. Inside a So the intro crystal is grown by budding thing, like the Certus court works to get the budding thing. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get these again. We're gonna have to figure out how we get all of that, so that once we get those, we can do everything and try to do as much AE as we possibly can, as quickly as we can, so that we can just get a computer system up and running, because this system is not the greatest. And if we could get that running, then we wouldn't even need all this cable, because we could hook all of these up to the computer system, right, by extending the range of our controller some more. And once we extend the range of our controller some more, we can then from there add all those to it, and then we could just make a wireless thing, or even if we just for now, well no, even if we just for now basically put our computer system itself over here, right? We just went like in here, because I don't think we're going to need all of these. anymore. We might, but if anything, if we don't, we could always take some of these out, put our computer system in right here. And if we did that, with that, we would then do that. Like, is that still blue ice? Because that looked like I wasn't quite making any more. It might, I don't know. Either way, we can do that, and then we could have everything feeding into things. We could put things on all of these to increase them. We could do the same thing with like all of this. Get this stuff here, pulled out of here, and put in a system better. You know, get it pulled out and just straight up put into the system. Which right now, none of it is put in the system. Accidentally put the sword back in there. That's fine, whatever. Let's see if it'll let me take it out this time. Nope, it didn't let me. Okay, that's fine. This means we gotta find it again. But we'll do that. Okay, but anyways, you know, as always, thank you all for watching. Please enjoy your day, night, doing whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. You know, again, force your friends to watch. Get them watching. Whether they watch the whole thing, 5 seconds of it, whatever. Just tell them to watch it. Yeah, force them. And either way, we will come back next time for some more Newstone Hollow, and get some more stuff going. Hoping we can get some stuff going so we could actually get to the end. Of course, the one thing that is nice about making an end portal is we could make some fancy end portal if we wanted to. I might bring our nether portal over just so we can make a fancy looking nether portal over here. Of course, I could always just straight up, yeah, could just straight up build another one anyways, you know, just like right here. Again, I think maybe over the water we could take like a chain off of here and like sweep it down and build a tower on this side, take a chain, sweep it down, then like a chain over down to low, chain down to low. And then, yeah, you know, make it just look cool. What my thought is this time is kind of try to make stuff look a little bit cooler-ish. You know, have it set up a little bit differently. Like right now, again, we have like our whole... Over here's our computer system right now, which is why I want to keep this a computer system, and I don't want to just end up making this a computer system in here. But we might just start out with setting up the computer in here so that we could just run the pipes up. And then once we get the ability to make wireless, move the actual computer itself over here. That, I think, is our plan. I think that's going to be our plan. We'll do that, and we'll get in from there. From applied energistics, everything has its place. We still need to make the inscriber to get that stuff, to get this stuff, to get that stuff, and all that. So we haven't even started any of that. And then, of course, in here, there's different goals. The creative mob farm, if we get 2 of those, which, you know, it's a lot of nether ones. And that, actually, how do we get these again? Okay, yeah, it's more netherite than we have. Okay. Which is fine. It's actually cheaper, it looked like. I'm curious now. I gotta look at this. If we go here and we click on this. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry, guys. If we click on here, so if we have a glass and a hopper and 8 netherite, we can get that. Or we take a 2 and an extra piece of netherite. So it's cheaper to make your own. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, that sounds good. I honestly think it would be nice if mystical agriculture was in here to the extent of only having the essences and not having everything else. But, you know, if we had everything else, it would just make this mod pack way too easy. It would kind of trivialize 99% of what we have to do. So I think we're good as is. Are some other things I do think would be nice, but you know, we'll get into those again later. I think I'll make like a special, like, small short episode where I go over go over a bunch of stuff and we just kind of talk about some stuff that we think would be cool to see or something like that. And yeah. Anyways, until next time, peace out. See you later.